Hello, welcome back to part three of emergent properties. Emergent properties of energy, of the matrix, of the system, however you want to look at it. So let's do a quick recap. In part one, we talked about how emergent properties are causality, cause and effect, things that just happen because of different system processes within this reality matrix, things that happen because our system has predetermined them and we make meaning afterwards. So, energy moves before meaning was part one. Part two, we talked about how systems are mostly automated, that they are self-directing, self-auditing, self-moving, and awareness is what changes the system. Noticing that you're noticing and then also paying more attention to something gives it more meaning, more structure in the system. And now we are on to part three. Processes are self perpetuating. So feelings feed fantasies without facts. Feelings are just interpretations of the sensation of the emotion coming through. So you have an emotional sensation. Maybe it's a burning chest, maybe your stomach aches, maybe you just feel generally contracted. That's usually the feeling for a negative or what we call a negative emotion. It's emotion telling us that we need more affirmation on our boundaries. We need more boundary structure in some area. Now, when you feel expanded, more elated, happy, relaxed, content, you naturally relax. Your nervous system calms down, everything gets slower, even, more balanced. And to keep that going, you really need to be monitoring your thoughts. Your thoughts are your story options for your reality. You are not creating your thoughts most of the time unless you're actively thinking and maybe writing something or, most of the time they're just impressions that are coming to you about sensations or observations from the outside world. So, attention reaffirms and reinforces the reasons to focus on something, and awareness alters those processes and perceptions. When you become more aware of something, then your system automatically updates. It automatically updates everything from the other processes. And sometimes it can take some time. You can know something, you can even have a major epiphany, and it can take sometimes years to truly integrate the understanding of what you quote unquote know. So it's really important understanding that thoughts and feelings feed each other. Emotions feed into the thoughts, feeding into the emotions. An emotion by itself has generally been measured as lasting only about 60, 90 seconds. That's a little rough estimate, but without the thoughts perpetuating it again. So when you run and interrupt, basically you just pause and you become aware. You don't have to do anything but pause. I mean, you can if you want to, but most of the time, the best thing to do is just pause, notice, be like, okay, this is just what the thought is right now. You don't have to give it any kind of meaning. This is just the thought as it is. And if you don't care for that thought, just be like, okay, no more thoughts like this. Send me better thoughts. Your brain's very smart. It will send you the thoughts that you tell it to send you, especially if you get specific and you start doing like thought streams or journaling or even affirmations, whatever it is that you are telling your brain, give me these kinds of thoughts, give me this sort of experience, tell me this kind of story. And your brain will oblige. It will gladly oblige. And every time you get thoughts that you don't want, or they're not helpful, or they're not useful, or they're just upsetting your emotions needlessly, just be like, no, no, send those back. I didn't order those. Send them back. Get me the thoughts I ordered. So thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and sign up for the MethodMuse newsletter in the description below.